The INEOS Grenadiers come into 2024 with the goal of continuing the transition and showing further development with their young stars and young riders. Big goal will be at the Tour de France, where they'll look to repeat Carlos Rodriguez's stage win and top five from last year. They'll hope for better, maybe even a shot at the podium with Carlos. Another goal will be supporting Tom Pidcock's GC development. He's made it clear that that is a goal for 2024, looking at week-long stage races and, of course, the Tour de France as well. At the Giro, they'll have Geraint Thomas and probably Tymon Arnsman leading the lines. Can Arnsman become more than just a third week specialist? Outside of the Grand Tours, you've got the Classics, and they'll look for Ben Turner and Magnus Sheffield to lead the Cobbles and Pidcock to lead the Ardennes. And then they also have Josh Tarling, who is the TT machine, and he will be looking at the World Time Trial Championships and the Olympics. On to the INEOS riders to watch, and there's a lot. There's a lot of young talent that I could pick, but I'm going to focus first on the two haters. Leo Hayter was ill for much of 2023. Didn't quite get the opportunity to showcase his talent that he obviously has from the under 23 years. This year, hopefully, he's healthy and injury free for the whole of it, and we get to see just how talented he could be on the road. Ethan Hayter, he's been a pro for a long time. He's won a lot, but he's also made a lot of mistakes. So now is the time for him to step up and become a regular winner. It would also be good to see him give the Cobble Classics a go, because if he got the positioning right, I think he could compete reasonably well at a race like the Tour of Flanders. On the Classics, Ben Turner and Magnus Sheffield, they've got a lot of classic potential. We've seen them, Sheffield has won Brabantse Pijl. Turner's shown decent form at Roubaix. I think he got top 10 a few years ago. This year, let's see if they can make that step up. Maybe not to compete with Van der Poel and Van Aert, but if they're the step below, then that is progression. And onto the two of the teenagers. A lot is expected of AJ August and Theodore Storm. Both completely different riders. August looks like he's going to be a bit of a climber, GC rider. Storm looking like he is going to be a one for the classics. Don't expect much from them this year, but it'll be interesting to see what races they do and how they can show their potential. INEOS prediction time now, and I am expecting big things. I am expecting progression in terms of their transition from the previous year. I think Carlos Rodriguez will back up his Tour de France with another top five. I think he could even aim higher and get onto the podium. That third place with Roglic, with Evenepoel, potentially with Pogacar after doing the Giro with Almeida and Ayuso, it's going to be potentially a hell of a battle. I think he can get in there. Tom Pidcock, I think, will begin to show signs of the GC potential we saw with his baby Giro win. He'll just look to top 10, I think, at the Tour, and I think that top 10 in the stage win will be good progression for him. Josh Tarling to win the World and Olympic individual time trial championships. No surprise you'll hear me say that. He is one of, if not the best time trialists in the world at the moment, and I don't see that changing. Turner and Sheffield to go well in the spring. I don't see them winning a race this year, but I can see them getting a top five and maybe even one of the semi-classics sneaking onto the podium. And to finish off, I think both haters are going to have a good year. I think they're both going to be healthy. Obviously, Ethan broke his collarbone last year as well. But I think Ethan Hayter will win big, and I think Leo will be able to show his talent and support the climbers and the punchers at the races he does. On the subject of INEOS predictions, I completely forgot to mention Filippo Ganna. One of the best time trialists in the world is going back to the Giro. I expect him to win the TTs there. And I think he will podium at Paris Roubaix. You've heard it here first. Bit of a hot take, but I think so.